Roughly 3% of people worldwide struggle with PTSD. There is a chance you or someone close to you is one of them. But what if cutting-edge research suggested that a single psychedelic treatment could dramatically reduce those symptoms? Stanford researchers recently studied 30 elite veterans who underwent Ibogaine therapy in Mexico. And the results were stunning. Hi, my name is Robert. I believe that mental health issues can be resolved with the right approach. Here on this channel, I talk about ways to heal your mind using science. I noticed that 90% of you are still not subscribed, so if you find it valuable, please consider joining in for the ride. So, what happened exactly? These weren't just any veterans. They were members of US Special Operations, many with mild traumatic brain injuries and years of treatment-resistant PTSD. Traditional therapies had failed them, so they traveled to Mexico for Ibogaine treatment. This wasn't a casual experiment. At the clinic, veterans received a single large dose of Ibogaine under medical supervision. The psychedelic effects can last around 8 hours, while many people describe it as an intense, dreamlike state, useful for revisiting memories. In this study, the emphasis was on what happened afterwards, the measurable changes in mental health. Importantly, veterans were medically screened, including for heart health, because Ibogaine can trigger dangerous cardiac arrhythmias. 1 month later, the outcomes were unlike anything researchers had seen before. PTSD symptoms fell by 88%, depression dropped 81%, anxiety fell 64%. Before treatment, 86% of the veterans still met diagnostic criteria for PTSD. 1 month later, that number was only 14%. Dr. Nolan Williams summed it up. No other drug has ever been able to alleviate the functional and neuropsychiatric symptoms of traumatic brain injury. Now let's slow down before we start calling this a miracle cure. Ibogaine can cause life-threatening heart rhythm disturbances. Safe use requires intense medical screening and monitoring. Ibogaine remains illegal in the United States and many other countries. This was an observational retrospective study, not the gold standard placebo-controlled trial. This research suggests that psychedelic-assisted therapy might be one of the most promising frontiers for treating trauma and brain injury. Instead of just managing symptoms, we may one day be able to truly heal them. For these 30 veterans, their transformation was life-changing. For the rest of us, it's the beginning of an entirely new chapter in mental health science. If this video was helpful to you, consider subscribing to my channel. Check out my other videos about mental health. I post new videos every week. So, see you.